Hey everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at the Vista P2 Pneupump PCP air rifle. It's an entry-level PCP with a couple really cool tricks up its sleeve, and I think you're going to love it. In the box, you'll get the basics: the rifle itself, a user manual, a single shot tray, two magazines of a familiar design, and a fill probe. After opening the box, the first thing you'll notice is that this is a large gun. It's quite chunky, but it feels surprisingly good in the hand. It's well balanced and fits a medium-sized shooter like myself very well. And despite its size, the P2 isn't really too heavy for a full-size rifle, at least in my personal opinion. I have a larger scope on top of it, and with that, it weighed in at 9.5 pounds. This rifle comes with the unique new pump feature. It integrates a hand pump into the rifle itself and allows you to fill up the tank on the go without an external hand pump or compressor, offering a level of portability and convenience not commonly seen in the PCP air rifle market. How cool is that? Now, you might be thinking that it probably takes a lot of pumping to fill it. Not as much as you might think, actually. I was able to pump it up from 0 to 250 bar with only 145 pumps, and I could top up its usable shots in about 30 or so pumps. The gun does start to get a little bit harder to pump as it nears 250 bar, but it's nothing outrageous. In fact, I think it's easier than using a regular hand pump at those pressures. And if you really don't want to pump it up from empty, it has a fill port conveniently located underneath the pump handle so that you can fill it like a traditional PCP. The P2 that I have is chambered in 22 cal, but the gun also comes in 177 and 25, so be sure to check out canadashootingsupply.ca if you're interested in those calibers. As for performance, this rifle has a power adjuster with low and high power settings. On high, you'll get a maximum muzzle velocity of 900 feet per second, depending on pellet weight, and you'll get about 15 high-powered shots before you need to top the gun up with air, which admittedly isn't a lot compared to some other PCPs on the market, but if you factor in the amount of room the onboard pump takes up inside the gun, it makes perfect sense. And 15 shots is easily more than enough for small game hunting or pest control work. The cocking cycle is smooth and short with no real slop or snags. And as for the trigger, while it is adjustable, I found it to be more than acceptable right out of the box. I tested the P2 for accuracy at both 20 and 40 meters using 15.89 grain JSB exact pellets. At 20 meters, my 5-shot group was a single hole, so there really isn't much to talk about there. And at 40, it only opened up slightly to maybe a dime-sized group. The barrel wasn't cleaned, and I didn't do extensive pellet testing, so it's quite possible that you could achieve single-hole groups at 40 with a little work. Needless to say, I was super impressed with the accuracy of the P2. All in all, the Nova Vista P2 is a solid choice for a first-time PCP buyer or for someone looking for something a little different. The integration of the hand pump is a very interesting feature that makes it stand out from most other guns on the market. If you like what you see here, be sure to head on over to canadashootingsupply.ca to check out the P2 and all the other air guns and accessories they have on offer.